Ladies and gentlemen, live from inside of SOD, it's podcast time.
Actually, wait. Can you do me a favor? I don't think we got that on the recording. Can you do that again?
Yeah, of course. We are inside SOT right now, live with the podcast. I'm joined by all of the wonderful podcast crew. How's it going, everybody?
I never knew what it was like to be inside SOT before.
It's dark, guys. It's so dark and cold. I'm scared.
Tastes like dill.
Why is it cold? Why is it cold inside of SOT? What do you mean, huh? What? You're the one that called it cold.
Yeah, but why does it taste like dill? Well,
Because he's the pickle.
He's a pickle, funniest shit I've ever seen.
damn.
We've been pickled.
So in the announcements chat I put pickled cast, and right now SOT's name on Discord is Pickle.
Yikes. Anyways, good morning, everybody. Because Australian White Ryan just woke up, apparently.
Good
I
morning.
love that guy.
Love that guy. He's a great guy.
Monday morning moves, am I right?
If there's a fan of Australian Ryan out there, it's definitely me.
If he has one fan, that fan is Cake. Like, speaking of fans, I'm a fan of the Buggo comic. So let's get into that this week. Evan, you're up.
And yep. Let's see what atrocious. Okay. Hey, can I still pre-order the Switch 2?
Sure thing, pal. We still have about a dozen or so left.
Guys, this store still says it has Nintendo Switch 2s. You gotta get over here as fast as possible.
For real, in that case, Parasect and I will head over right away.
Sometime later. I don't get it. I called you both at the same time, but only Weedle made it in time.
Speed 50.
Speed 30.
Yeah.
So
you want to
For
give us the
context-
real life? Yeah.
yeah, for context, on I believe it was Friday, when pre-orders went live for Nintendo Switch 2, I started calling around to my local game stores that weren't doing online pre-orders to find if any of them had some stuff available. And funnily enough, the GameStop at the mall still had a couple. So I jumped in the car and I was on my way, and I knew that Zig hadn't gotten his pre-order yet, so I called him up and I'm like, "Hey buddy, you gotta get here as fast as possible. It's go time." And that's how this wonderful comic came to be.
So which one didn't make it in time?
I don't know who that third person is actually. I only called Dom. And he got it, so I'm just a little confused.
I guess you'll have to find out later.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, he did just say it was inspired by real life.
Yes, he did say it was
There-
inspired.
There is no Parasect.
He was just in your mind this whole time.
Funnily enough, I recently joined a new team at work, so I have like a bunch of new coworkers I'm getting to meet.
Yep.
And without any coordination, I arrived at the mall and got in line directly behind someone from my new team.
Amazing.
There is no Parasect, it's just funny, says
Yeah.
It's funny.
I was one of the few people that managed to actually get their online pre-order to work during like the overnight when pre-orders went live online.
I heard Walmart was the GOAT.
Yeah, Walmart crushed it for me.
I simply walked into GameStop, said, "Can I get a pre-order?" And they said, "You got the last one, buddy," and then I left.
Wait, you got the last one at your store?
Yeah, the last bundle at least with Mario Kart.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I unfortunately did not get a bundle, so I had to pre-order the game separately. Which means I
This guy
spent an
paid extra.
I paid an
Point and
extra
laugh, point and
$30.
laugh.
I also then proceeded to drop a pretty penny on getting a 1 terabyte micro SD, so that way I don't have to get one
Wait,
later.
micro SD Express card?
Whatever the thing for the Switch is, the Switch 2
Okay.
to be able to download games onto it.
Okay, just making sure. I didn't want you to get Didn't want you
Get
to
caught by
screwed
Nintendo.
over.
Changing things up. Well, time to get into the battles this week. We got our first one here of Skyson versus Kimchi. Who picked this battle and why did you want to highlight it?
I believe it was me.
It was you.
Okay, cool. I really like this one for like maybe the first 10 turns is really a couple interactions I want to highlight. But outside of that, it's just a pretty good battle from both players.
Oh yeah. Is there any mon in specific that you want to give a shout out to before we get into this battle?
Yeah, I'm gonna shout out Bastodon and Anamoris.
Hell yeah. Is this a Bastodon like first appearance on the podcast?
I don't think, maybe? Maybe.
Because I don't remember ever seeing it on the podcast before, and I barely remember seeing it just in the league before.
When did Kimchi pick it up? Isn't that a trade from the pools?
That is a trade.
Thank you. Trade expert.
2 weeks ago? 1 week ago?
Yes, this is probably the first time it's showing up.
Well, let's get into the battle. Turn one, sturdy proc.
Sturdy coming out. We're feeling pretty good. We set up the rocks. Custap into the heavy slam. Into the berry.
Holy moly. Can you imagine if it was Metal Burst on turn one? That would have went
That's
hard.
what I was
thinking
hoping
it.
for. It would have been so good. See, you can see me saying Metal Burst right in the chat.
Damn.
Then we get the shell smash set up,
Oh.
and we missed. And that's how this battle starts. As Kimchi's about to say, I love a challenge. So let's see how Kimchi tries to pull this back.
Because both Kimchi and Skyson are goated.
I wonder if this was a speed tie before the rapid spin. Because they're both same base speed.
It could have been. A lot of speed ties this week.
Yo, this Zapdos went crazy.
He's the Doc Orange. Oh shit, defense drop, but
The
gooey.
rocking Defiant.
Delicious.
Delicious stats.
Thunder Punch doing a negative.
Thunder Punch is a weird bring to see on Gudra.
Doesn't it get Thunderbolt?
I believe so. Ooh,
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so sad.
you hate to see that. You hate to see that.
Galarian Moltres, fraud?
It's spiky. Galarian Moltres has been sitting on the bench forever now, it feels like.
He saves the orange.
Part of me wondered if Gyapdos would have survived that Sucker Punch.
I don't think it would have.
Oh god.
Oh, we love to see Super
Goodbye.
Slam. What is it? The cigarette.
The cigarette.
Oh no!
Oh no.
This is so
Kimchi
sad.
said here, well, in the post-game talk, they were like, wow, I really expected you to Terra Water there to try and live that. And Kimchi's like, I kind of just forget it's a mechanic.
Oh, unlucky.
Holy shit.
Oh, yeah, there's cake saying it.
It's pretty unfortunate too. Brooks just has that wonder skin, or is it dazzling, that like prevents priority, and you think maybe that could have been good against a week against low kicks.
It is.
So, yeah, just remember, folks, sometimes Terra can be used offensively and defensively at the same time. Make use of
I mean,
it.
it's
Don't
also
forget
under
your
the assumption
mechanics.
That it is Terra Water, which we could scroll up.
Yep.
It was.
3 Terra Waters wholly based.
Holy water. He
4 if you count the other team.
Yep. Although it's a little cheating when Ogerpon has to be. We'll get into the next
how many
battle.
water
Though.
Terras are at the battle?
Sal versus Mike Champ up next. Who picked this battle, and why did you want to highlight it?
It's me again. Hi, everybody. Back at it. The little Dondozo that could is all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
We don't like Dondozo here. What do you mean?
Yeah, but it's we're gonna get to the turn where Dondozo comes out, and it's just a comical series of events.
Sounds
Oh.
saying not this one. I feel bad for Mike in chat. When after you submitted this one to the podcast channel, Mike said, "Typical fucking Evan picking the one where I got owned by Showdown."
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Evan might have been a fraudulent pick with this one this week, but
He hates him.
It was still a good battle, regardless of
I'm
the
with
one
you.
bad
I'm with
thing
you,
that
man.
happened.
I'm with you.
he's
Oh,
good as
no,
gold.
Doug!
I was gonna say, how often do we
Good.
actually see good as gold proc?
Seeing a Goldango switch out from Galar Weezing, though, that's an interesting one.
You have to dodge that flamethrower.
It could have also just
Is
been
this
for,
like offensive wheezing? What is it? What is happening?
Kill.
It's got that Willow, Defog, Flamethrower, and Sludge Bomb. It's popping off. That's what it's doing.
Oh shit.
He preserves the Geezing.
We do be preserving.
You didn't get the kill. Let's go. Oh,
You see the
oh
trick?
no.
So we got a
Oh,
scarf
no.
now. And what are we gonna do with it, folks? We're gonna liquidate.
No defense droppers?
We're gonna switch it and we're gonna click liquidate.
Ooh.
We're gonna get para.
We're gonna get parrot.
The
Folks. And we're gonna liquidate.
Hey!
Oh, he got the low defense. Ah, never mind. He switched
We're
out.
still,
anyway.
you know, the Zapdos is now switched out and we're gonna liquidate.
Ooh, it's going pretty
He's
hard.
trying. Hold on, let me check really quick, and it's liquidate.
Hey, he got a kill.
Dude, it's so funny. He is not going anywhere. He lives here.
Oh.
No!
No.
This is looking so fun until that happened.
Oh, he lived.
And one for the road.
Negative defense again. Let's go.
I mean, he's probably unaware.
That's true.
Imagine if he had been wave crashing.
Yeah, he would have been gone a long time ago if that was the case.
I got a bone to pick with you guys. You were on that about when I was like I didn't get a single liquidation defense drop on my Dozo the other week. There are other Mons on the team that can benefit from a Mon having less defense.
There is, but
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, liquidate is still a great move to run on it.
I'm just saying.
You're probably unaware. So in the
I wonder
current-
what Mike is. Mike's dark. Oh, I mean, I know it's Life Orb, but I wonder what else it's got going on. Because he is just spamming Dark Pulse like he can't do anything else.
hitting Dark Pulse there against the Samurai was an interesting choice.
And here's when the incident occurs. We see
Oh.
the Terra coming out from Samurott and no Terra coming out that should have come out from the Boulder.
Oh.
Oh, this is so sad.
Mike's asking for a pause of the battle there.
I think you wanted it before the incident.
Yeah.
But now, I'm just saying, I've never had my Terra input eat.
I wonder if Mike was just playing a little bit faster than he should have in that case. But it's
According to him,
very
He
unfortunate.
saw Rainbow.
It's very
Unbelievable.
unfortunate
I
though.
just one in a million, you know. Sometimes it's that chance you got to take. They should let Terra fizzle. Can we have free Terra back if it can fizzle?
1 in 10 chance showdown eats
One
Terra.
in 10 chance you just don't get your Terra.
Still uses it though. You don't get Terra for the rest of the match. Even better, not free Terra, random Terra. You click Terra,
shit.
it gives you a random type on any of
It
your
just
mons.
is a type.
Yep, you don't know what you're gonna become.
That's fire.
I'd like to reiterate, this is not a podcast fault of this being shown. This was an Evan choice entirely by himself.
You're getting dragged over the coals for this one, man.
I guess what we
20.
could just say for at least from a teaching perspective, because I mean this is really just unfortunate for Mike. If you are like clicking back and forth between moves and stuff, and you click on a secondary mechanic, always double check that that mechanic is going to be clicked when you go to whatever move you backed out and re-clicked for.
According to him, he never backed out. He clicked Terra, clicked Swords Dance, and stayed there. Because I asked him myself.
Interesting. Ivo, you missed 2 replays so far. This one and one prior.
Yeah, you missed this Skyson and
Kimchi battle.
That's it.
We're gonna move along though. Up next we got Rex versus Raging, who picked this battle,
We got
and why did you want to
Porygon Z,
highlight
let's
this?
go.
We've gone 3 for 3, Art. So it's back at it again.
Yeah, we're saving the best for last.
Outside of the fact that this is just a beautiful battle from both sides, Rex won the nickname game this weekend, this last 2 weeks with the best nicknames out of all 3 leagues.
Okay, we'll get into it.
Is that an award you're gonna consistently start giving out, brother?
No. Anyway, here's the Buggo comic.
But it wasn't on a non-buggo when he had a buggo.
Oh no, the Buggo! No, the Buggo Destroyer! Look out!
Get down! Get down!
Zig, you gotta run!
Actual
Good thing-
Actual
buggo!
Buggo.
Good thing Zig's no longer in League One.
Oh shit, get the buggo destroyer back out here. Oh no, it's a dead
It's the
buggo.
dead Buggo. And he's parried.
The-
Beautiful play from Raging, knowing he was probably going to attempt to block the spin and getting that huge status off on Dragapult.
Oh, it's Life Orb Comp. Let's go.
Oh! Resisted!
Jeez.
Was
Was
a
a
Buggo.
buggo.
Goodbye,
Wait,
Titar.
What does it mean by was a
sure
Buggo?
was. It's gone now.
Buggo? Where?
Not here.
Rex, I need to understand what you mean by was a buggo.
It was a Larvesta or whatever. Whatever the thing's called. Guitar.
Which wasn't a bug.
Pupitar are not bugs.
Yeah, but when you think of like things going,
kinda
into
look
the
like bugs,
pupas-
though.
Yeah, larva and pupa are both like bug-like terms.
That's
They
true.
kind of look like bugs. I like to imagine
Holy.
he built this whole team just to make it like work with the Buggo naming scheme.
The young bugs. Does a grassy glide kill from here? Nope.
Yeah, but as we know, the Pokemon universe doesn't follow the world we live in's universe.
Big damage. Poor Gonzi not showing up very well this week. Unfortunate. No Giga Drain? Sag.
Do we see it? Nope, we're out. And then because of the
Ooh.
rain, the bug actually lived an extra turn.
God, it's still slower.
It's one slow ass bug.
It's a slow ass bug. No.
Poor Sui and Samurott.
Oh, through the burn. How much is Edge gonna do here?
Enough. Enough to put it in range of the Confe or this sucker punch. Holy.
Or just getting suckered.
He edged him and then he sucked them. Let's go.
No,
Oh,
the
no,
flip
he-
dart did kill.
But that burn did. It's okay.
But
Did anyone do the math on that roll already? How bad was that roll?
oh. The Terror Ground
He just.
asserts his dominance.
Get it. Now imagine if he randomly tear it into like fire because it's random tears when you push the button now. That would have gone crazy.
Could have been crazy, could have been silly. But good battle by Raging. Kept it close with the 3-0.
All right, Australian Ryan. Now that you've done it, you have to finish who your IPDL Mount Rushmore is.
I'm also curious.
Yeah, who are the 4?
Report back by the end of the battle recaps.
Raging's one of them.
Up next we got Sean versus Cruiser though. Who picked this battle and why?
Brother, I got the next 3. You're stuck with me now. I picked the good battles. I picked this one because one, I like to watch a Kamo actually get to do its thing. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen that personally, and I've been at all of the League 1 Kamo games. And 2, I'm filling in my sheet for who hasn't been featured on the podcast yet, and this fit the bill, so.
We'll get into it.
Have we not done Sean yet this season?
No, we've done Sean. We haven't done Cruiser yet this season. This is Cruiser's first appearance on the podcast.
I'm actually kind of surprised by that.
Yeah, Cruiser's been doing pretty good this season.
Oh, Thunderbolt pair.
I think what happened with this battle when I was reviewing everything is this is one of the ones that happened really early last week, and then the recency bias got to me.
Oh shit. We got the Australian Ryan Mount Rushmore.
It has landed.
It's Raging, SJ, Boise, and Turbo.
That's a god tier Mount Rushmore.
So funny.
Terra Electric hitting up that Thunderbolt like Terra Blast. And then we see the Drain Punch. But it's not enough.
Smashed.
And the triple axle moment. Thank you, triple axle.
I love
Very
me some
cool.
triple axle. Yippee! Appreciate you, Carly.
Okay.
Thank you for the sub. Hope you enjoy your emotes.
Yippee.
And he's terrored, so now we're gonna.
Oh, that crit.
It's tough. That is tough.
That is a big fucking crit in this scenario.
Oh, he survived.
Not going for the second drain punch.
Does he have the Mock Punch? He does.
Why wouldn't you go for the drain?
And now we get the finisher has arrived. Glamora known kill sweeper.
Holy.
Oh. That guy's not vested, I can tell you that.
Ooh.
No shot.
Wow.
That Glamora
That was-
cleanup went crazy.
That was a beatdown.
I always find it funny when one of the opponent or one of the players leaves the match super fast and their sprite changes from whoever they are to the Gen 5 protagonist.
Yeah, that was oh boy. That was a rage quit if I've ever seen one.
How did you feel about there being no Mirror Herb on the switch in for Kamo?
I mean, I already commented on it. We get to see Kamo actually like live his best life and thrive in this battle, unlike any of my battles. So,
Damn.
Remind
Yeah.
me to put Mirror Herb on everyone on my team when I go.
by all means, the game I've started playing is just trying to guess who has it.
It was Mew for me. And he
It was Mew in the in my Evan matchup. That's right.
Up next, we got Luke of Nivo.
I picked this one because look at some of the mons we got here. We got Belly Bolt, we got Slow Bro Galar, we got fucking Glamora back after that huge fucking game. Klefki's here. And the battle, it's crisp. It's beautiful.
Do I have to ask if Glamora's in the other battle? Do you know offhand?
I don't think it is, but I might. That'd be really funny.
That'd be really funny.
Yeah, I was like, are we just Glamora glazing today?
I think it's cool. I think it's
These
cool.
Zapdos.
Well, we'll get into it. Yeah, Ivo, you didn't have to bring Mirror Herb. You brought something better called Ditto.
Yeah, your mirror built into a mod.
Except even better because the mirror herb gets to run an item.
Yeah, usually it's Scarf.
I love seeing Magnet Rise. Klefki.
Let's fucking
It's so funny.
go. Not
Man-
set up though, very sad.
Many Rise Klefki goes super hard with that prankster.
The crit, no.
Trick Room.
God,
Uh-oh.
we're tricking. Bro, it's not even running room service. What are we doing?
Oh, accuracy drops.
Oh, the belly has been charged.
And it's slacking off.
I thought it was gonna soak something.
Oh, rip belly bolt.
Anyway, time for the bear. Goodbye, bear.
Just barely not enough. Got the keys to the Doorfish taking a little too much damage.
We're back in the room.
Get a little extra chip with that flash cannon. The triple layer of spikes really doing a number in this game.
Indeed.
Wait, the Necrozma's slower? Holy.
Necrozma probably quiet nature.
It would have to be. Unless the Sylveon has speed investment of some kind.
Oh, the weakness!
We love the weakness, but oh wait, it doesn't matter.
And it's dead.
The Trick Room's out. It's good.
You know, one thing I don't see enough of is weakness policies on Pokemon that are weak to U-turn. Just to soak it and go
No, the
stupid.
second Trick Room user has been owned.
Can no longer use it. Oh,
I've thought about it, Cake, with Zarude this season. However, I'm just a little too weak to U-turn.
Well, unless you bulk up in somebody's face.
Yeah. But I'd rather be clicking like Grassy Glide? Not Grassy Glide. What's it called? The one that boosts your speed.
Dance?
No,
Oh
the
yeah,
one that
grass.
that did no damage. That Colbert Berry was crazy.
No kidding. We love Colberberry.
Get the boots off. That's gonna be big.
Could be big, but we'll have to see if Valiant
Because
can get there.
Surely there will be nothing that comes in and steals all of Valiant's power and then also gets to do what it does, but faster. That would never happen in this game.
Well, in fact,
no.
it doesn't get the Quirk Drive boost. But,
Scarf is faster.
what was a speed tie?
No, because isn't Quark 1.3
Nope.
for speed?
Speed is 1.5. All the other stats are 1.3.
Oh, well. How about that?
So he wins the speed tie with a Stellar. Crazy game from Ivo. Last but not least, though, we got Sot and Ryan Bro. There is, in fact, no Glamora here. So it wasn't the triple highlight, but...
Unlucky.
It's okay. We got an Overquill.
Yeah, I mean, Overquill's back. We got Mienshao. That's kind of cool. You don't see that very often. I thought that was pretty neat. Ryan Pro's team is like the most horrific thing I think I've ever seen. If I like walk into a draft battle, like if that's on the other side of the field, what the fuck are you supposed to do?
I felt that when I fought Ryan, bro.
Look at that team, bro. Oh yeah, my weakest mon is Fortress. Oh, all right.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. We'll get into it though. Notably, this Mienshao is actually stellar Terror, which is interesting to see.
Steve!
It's Steve.
He said no to the rocks, but said yes to the helmet.
I was hoping Steve would be faster than Zapper.
Not today. Greg goes down without a fight. It's a sad world.
Speaking of sad worlds, taking almost as much damage from the life orb as he did. Rock Tomb's so fucking cool. I love Rock Tomb.
Rock Tomb is a great tech, but unfortunately we're getting burned here.
Get crippled forever.
Ronald.
Oh shit, it's wish support. Are we gonna be able to get the Moltres back up?
Oh. Oh.
No.
Oh.
A miss there or a single hit could have been fucking
It would've
crazy
gone
for
crazy.
Ryan.
Instead, now Mien shows out of control. Goodbye.
And it's gone.
If there's one thing a burnt ogre pawn can still do, it's oh, I remember why I picked this. It's I have nom flashbacks of fucking Garchomps scale shotting and then tearing.
There's the Terra Steel.
Oh yes, look at Terra swords dance, Terra scale shot, Terra.
1, 2. Oh, there goes the battle.
There goes the
yes.
neighborhood.
Yes. Anyway, this thing absolutely fucking walls it. Get fucked, Garchomp. See you later.
4. Oh, you only hit 4 times. He could've
Yeah,
gotten
that's skill. That's skill. No, that's skill. That's skill.
into the crit.
That's
I mean,
skill.
luck is skill.
Good job. Good job, Slow King. You did great out there.
Let's see what Randy's got.
He's going savage.
he's doing his best. Goodbye, Randy.
It's Lunar.
Oh no! Not Tony!
Oh no, there's no U-turn here.
But we got Overquill. It's okay. Never mind.
It looks relatively okay.
Oh, Mirage.
Hey, we got a poison.
Now we're cooking.
Ooh.
That's so much.
Oh no. Oh me, oh my.
It's so sad.
We got a U-turn here though, right? No.
That was great.
What are we doing?
We got rid of the sludge.
This endgame is actually so hype.
Send up spikes.
Yeah. Better late than never, you know? For one of the mons that can't even be hit by them?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Thunder Sea getting that cleanup. Love to see it. We are going to move on into some results. Once I get the overlay right.
I like results. Results are comfy and easy to wear.
There is the League One results up on screen. Evan Wallace, you want to talk about your match this week?
I brought the funny guys, and also, no.
Okay, well, moving on. Cake, you want to
can
talk about your
it if
match
you
this week?
want.
Oh, my match was lost before it even started. It was like the worst team matchup possible.
Sag.
Yeah.
I mostly just held on until SJ put me in the ground.
I mean, Velocity, you sure you don't want to talk about the funny speed tie that started off?
Not very funny for me.
I thought it was decently humorous.
Go ahead, brother. You're half the battle.
Nah, it's fine. You know what I do want to talk about?
Yeah, is there any other matchups you want to talk about this week?
Why the fuck is it still the Armin logo?
It's probably just not changing the docs yet.
It is.
Yeah, where's the Thwackey?
I know he had a logo before.
Yeah, I know it's there in the fire dock that has all the old logos.
But is it in the...
Someone talk to Raging. That'd be usually it's his job to do that sort of thing.
Maybe he wants to use the Armin logo as an in memorial. You know, have you considered that?
Yeah, it's not changed in the IPDL docs yet. Unfortunate.
It is not Lost Bowls. I will find it.
I'm sure it's somewhere.
Yeah, get it to him, Stout.
It's out there. It's out there.
I just have to find where the...
Yeah, what if Armin never dropped? He's
There it
just been
is.
using Bull's account.
That'd be amazing. He'd have to go...
Was there any battles in L1 in particular that you enjoyed today or this week?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Being sick and just having to run around and do a lot of things, I haven't been able to really catch up on any of the battles in the league. So the only battles I've seen from the past 2 weeks are the ones you guys picked for today.
Good. Okay.
Very unfortunate, you know.
Wait, it is gone.
Uh-oh.
Wait, logos? What?
The logo has been consumed?
It's lost in media.
There's
It
like
really is.
three. There's like three different Tagliacozo toxicities or Terravolters, Tahiti Tapus, Team Good Boy, Texas Teddy Ursas, Toronto Tarantulas, Totodile Tea Time, and there's no other tea names.
Hold on. Let's go next. I'm gonna dig.
So I mean, like you could probably pull it off of an old doc where Bulls was in, but it's like not in the logos.
Carly's reminded me that I did see her battle this week, but I just forgot about it.
Here, we're gonna go to a season where Bulls was still playing.
Well, while you try to find that, Cake, we'll move on to League 2. Is there any battles you guys thought that stood out this week that you want to talk about?
The Jackie battle is also done. Jackie won 5-0. It just happened.
Ooh.
Yep. That is true.
Big 5-0?
5-0.
I mean, do you want to talk about your battle, Artsky, Mr. 5-0 yourself?
Yeah, it felt like a fever dream, honestly. I was super scared going against Lego the entire time, and we managed to just pull it out with the duck at the end. Getting some good old +3, +2 setup, and the Halusha did quite a number. But I think what made the battle crazy was just that turn 1 of the first impression kill from Haxorus onto Eladios. Really just set the motion of the game entirely. I think Lego said afterwards, like, he forgot that he even got first impression. So just a crazy moment all around for me. Any other battles you guys want to talk about or highlight, or if you guys want to say anything about that battle?
Shout out to my Buggo boy bringing it home for the Buggos.
That was a battle of all time.
It was.
Describe what happened for those at home who may not have seen, you know? Give them a little TLDR.
I'd have to give myself a refresher if I'm honest. I watched it on the 19th.
It was the long drawn out
Oh yes,
Toxapex and
Toxapex
Mudsdale.
sitting in front of Mudsdale for like 13 turns. God, it was so good. And then it happened again later in the
Yeah, they managed to get back to that state after they like broke out of it.
Did Bulls just never have an actual logo?
He definitely did.
I was
I
at
think
season 18. There is
I think you guys
no
are
logo
imagining
in the
it.
doc.
Yeah, I did 17 and 18. There's nothing.
I remember
Okay,
him
so
having it
you
in
know.
Discord.
There's some Berenstain Bears fucking Mandela effect going on.
Wait, but when did he drop? Did he drop in season 19?
Yeah, he dropped after season 18 because he hated Terra.
Wait, then yeah, it just doesn't exist because season 18 there's no logo.
Season 17 as well, there isn't. I posted
Oh.
some pictures in the podcast channel.
It was a Zigludo versus Firetro. That was the Mudsdale versus Pex war.
It doesn't. The logo doesn't exist. If you guys remember it, you're wrong. It's a fake logo.
I'm telling you, he had it as his
Sworn.
Discord profile, and I don't think it was in the doc.
Wait, nobody has it. Where is it?
I don't know.
It's not in season 16 either.
That's lost media.
It's Mandela effect.
Hold on, I'm gonna do the deep dive.
Hold on.
Well, we'll have in deep dives. We'll go into the League 3. Well, I'll see. Oh, what was your most exciting battle out of this week that we didn't talk about?
I mean, we had another illegal incident in League 3, technically last week as well, but discovered this week in the once again revolving around Hunter somehow.
This time it was on the opposite
Yeah.
side, though.
It was on the opposite side. He's been both the offender and the defender. It's
So you want to talk about that a little bit? What happened exactly?
it was Thunderous. Thunderous. We had the wrong Tom's been using the wrong Thunderous for 2 weeks now, or something like that. And it was discovered in this battle.
It's always crazy to me when people use
Crazy times.
the wrong mon, but it can happen. Any other
As
battles
far
there?
back as season 13, at least, when I think that's around when Bulls joined, there's no logo.
This logo doesn't exist. It's not real. You guys are
I
making
just
it
found the
up.
logo for the Golden Groupies, which I don't even remember being a team.
You guys are imagining this.
Evan, Cake, any other battles you want to talk about quickly?
I mean, Australian Ryan versus Mustard was sick.
Was there
Goats of the game going head to head?
memes or was there dreams? Would you say more of?
You know, I'd say their memes were the dreams.
The ones we made along the way.
Yep.
We'll get into some trades now. We have a single trade. It was an Ivo trade. He said goodbye Galarian Slowbro, and he picked up my boy Tentacruel.
This is so sad. This is such a downgrade.
I
To be
love
I'm excited that
Tentacruel.
I don't have to fight a double regenerator core now.
I think Tentacruel's sick. You guys are sleeping on it. It's got so
I like
much utility.
Yeah, but it's
Although
global,
seeing
bro.
Ivo give up on Galarian Slowbro is something.
Galarian Slowbro does seem like a very Ibomon, but so does Tentacruel, so we'll see how he can get to it.
Guys, what year did I join this league?
Oh my god.
Well, you joined in season 15 or 16, I believe.
Yeah, I joined with Velocity.
And you've been attached at the hip ever since.
Crazy, right?
Have they been exactly attached at the hip? I feel like they've
No,
drifted
they've
apart
been-
a few
We've been
times.
A lot of
We've
leagues
been-
in different seasons.
We've been apart from time to time, but when we're in the same league, that's when we're.
When you're like usually
Usually-
right next to each
And
other.
then, And then he broke the pact this season, and look what happened. I can't win a damn game. Hate this guy.
And he can't lose a game.
That's so
true.
true.
I've
He's
already
so
lost.
good. He's so good. He never loses games. He's just the best player. It's
Y'all remember playing
inevitable.
Ivo this week, right?
Bro, you're like
I'm gonna
the
get-
god.
I'm gonna get smushed.
Speaking
I-
of,
I've looked at
let's go
every
into the battles.
image-
You're not
I've
gonna
looked at
find
every
it.
image both Bulls and Firetra has uploaded to this Discord dating back to 2021, and I have not seen the logo. So
It's not real. It's a Mandela effect. I'm telling you.
The thing is, you'd have to go all the way back to at least 2019.
why 2019? If
'Cause
he
that's
didn't
when-
have the logo in season 19.
Because that's when Sword and Shield came out and he was Thwack Attack, and that's why he made it after
Oh, he
Thwackey.
was Thwack Attack from that. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, here we go, boys. We're continuing the deep dive.
Jesus Christ.
Let's go with Cake here. How do you feel about your match this week with Raging?
Well, Blaziken's a fraud, so
Are you
we'll-
calling
we'll see.
Raging a
usually
fraud?
have pretty banger battles. No, I'm calling my team a fraud.
I'm just saying his team is like, spouting the Blaziken as the mascot, so.
Raging, you want Blaziken? Hit me up.
Velocity, how do you feel about your match this week?
I lose. I no win this season. I'm gonna wait until I'm 0-10 and then beat Cake just for fun at the end of the season.
Is that your plan?
That's the plan.
I respect it.
And Evan, you said you were gonna get smushed against Ivo. You want to elaborate more on that?
I'm historically terrible into Ditto. Ivo is an exceedingly good player, and in the replay I just watched, I was like, oh, you know what's a good strategy? I don't really see Ivo having much hazard control. Let's have me, spread some hazards, maybe get some momentum there. And the motherfucker picked up Tentacruel.
Mm-hmm. He does have a way to spin them away now.
Okay, yeah, I've looked at every image Firetra has ever uploaded to this Discord. I didn't find it.
Well, I guess it's not real.
Oh, hey, look at it. There it is. That's why we know about it, because it's a custom sprite. Yeah, make that the logo.
That
Look-
was the
You've actually
was what I thought it
Mandela
was.
affected. You've actually. It's over. It's real.
We've all been Mandela
Right.
affected.
Can you do me a favor,
So
Velocity?
true.
Yeah.
Can you go ahead and download that?
It's so small, but sure.
And then at least we have something.
Brother, I gotta go by the dock.
Have Rage download it and then have Raging enter it into the dock so it's extra pixely.
It's gonna
Yeah, give it straight to Raging.
It'd be so
So-
blown up.
Because Bulls hasn't been in the league for a while, I'm hoping he brings a new perspective against the SJ Menace this week.
That's definitely possible.
We're just waiting for you to fight him because you're the unstoppable behemoth.
Who's been stopped by Luca.
No, that you will never lose again, brother. That's like your forged in fire moment.
Okay. Listen, man. At the start of this season, up until if we were just gonna say up until break week, I thought I was going 2-4.
You just got your mojo back.
Evan, slow it down there. I want to say you have the best differential in the league. Even if you're your win loss is slightly worse than SJ at 5-1, you have plus 20. You are doing really crazy.
Yeah, it's been a historically good season for me.
You are playing monstrously.
You're the god of League One, brother. You're gonna go all the way.
like SJ 6-0, but he's only got that plus 16. You got a plus 4 on him.
Evan,
with a loss.
You're so like the main character timeline. You got me
That's
to
what I'm
confuse and hurt myself so that you could 6-0 sweep me.
That's what I'm saying. He's out of control. This guy's unstoppable.
The amount of just incorrect plays I think I made against Cake and it paid off due to RNG was kind of insane. I started setting up in front of a Clodsire just preying on the fact that it was water absorb
When he had a different water absorb on the team, and I was right. Why?
Because you're unstoppable. You get that third eye open, brother. You know.
Well, let's move on to League 2. Any battles you're specifically excited for coming from here, starting with Evan?
Starting with Evan, Carly versus Ryan.
That's your number one excitement of the week?
Well, that and you versus Dom.
Well, you're already taking mine. What the heck? Who said Evan could have two?
My two first picks.
Yeah, Cake, what was your first pick, ignoring what Evan said?
Would have been you versus Dom because the buggo.
You love the brigade?
Yeah, Dom's great.
Could be a cool battle this week.
But well, I will do a second one so that Velocity can actually pick one.
I'm picking Jackie Lego. That battle's gonna go crazy.
Jackie Lego's got you hyped.
But I mean, it's League 2. It's all the battles. Let's be real here.
That's true. Jackie and Lego both are in playoff contentions, but they aren't in like a promotion spot. So definitely a high up battle.
It's a big match. It's a big match.
Could matter a lot to who stays in playoff contention, or maybe even moves up to a promotion.
Is that with updated Jackie record, or is that old? Oh, okay.
And then we will move on to League 3. Cake, we'll start with you. Which battle are you most excited about?
LT versus Australian Ryan, because if there's ever a time someone's going to be a fan of Australian Ryan, it's going to be me. And LT's pretty cool too, so this will be a hype matchup.
Velocity, which one are you most excited for? Velocity?
I'm thinking because there's a couple good ones. I'm gonna go with the Cruiser Skyson matchup. I think that one's gonna be hype.
I'm gonna lock in Hunter versus Button Guy.
Yeah, of course you are. All right, sure enough.
That was obvious from the beginning. We didn't even have to say it.
Yeah.
That's like two of your favorite people in League 3.
I just think they're neat.
You love those guys. But that is all we got today in terms of regular scheduled programming. Evan, you got anything else you want to say before we go?
That was it.
Cake or Velocity, you guys got anything?
Luke, fix the logo situation. We're all saved.
Saved.
Let's go. Thank you.
Well, we'll see you again next week for a lot of more amazing battles. We got that week 7 review going out. And you guys have a good night. We'll see you on the next stream.